Hello everyone, I'm Priyanka Shah and welcome to my channel Mathelite. In this video, I'll be starting with the first exercise of the chapter Rational and Irrational Numbers. So let us start with the first sum of the exercise. Is 0 a rational number? Can it be written in the form P by Q where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0? So if I recall the first class of this chapter, we had studied that 0 is a rational number. Why? Because it can be expressed in the form P by Q where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. So let us write down the answer. Yes, 0 is a rational number. Now students, please don't write 0 in the number form. Write 0 the whole word while writing the statement. So yes, 0 is a rational number and it can be expressed in the form P by Q where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Please read the question carefully. तुमको पूछा गया है can it be written in the form P by Q where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. So you are supposed to write down and you have to show it. Okay, so I'll be showing it in the form of fraction. 0 can be written as 0 upon 1, or you can write it as 0 upon minus 2, 0 upon minus 1, 0 upon 5, whatsoever, but you have to show it 0 in the form of fraction. Moving on to the second question. Are the following statements true or false? Give reasons for your answers. First part, every whole number is a natural number. Now let us consider the set of whole numbers and the set of natural numbers. So I'll write down the set of whole numbers which starts from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on till infinite. Set of natural numbers, it starts from 1, 1, 2, 3 and so on till infinite. Now what do I observe over here? 0 belongs to the set of whole numbers but it is not present in the set of natural numbers. And what are you asked over here? Every whole number is a natural number. So is 0 a natural number? No, it is not a natural number because it does not belong to the set of natural numbers. So 0 belongs to the set of whole numbers but 0 does not belong to the set of natural numbers. So I can say that every whole number is not a natural number. Therefore, my final statement will be every whole number is not a natural number. So is this statement true? No, the statement is false. So it is a false statement. So keep in mind, you are not just supposed to write true or false for the given statement. You are also supposed to mention the reason because you are asked over here in the question. So please read the question carefully and give the reasons accordingly. Moving on to the second part of the question. Every whole number is a rational number. For a number to be a rational number, you should be able to express it in the form of a fraction P by Q where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. So can I express whole numbers in this form? So let us check out. Now 0 is the first whole number. I'll start with 0. 0 I can write as 0 upon 1. Let us check if it is fulfilling the criteria. P over here is an integer, Q is an integer where it is not equal to 0. So yes, it is a rational number. 1 I can write as 1 upon 1. Again, it is fulfilling the criteria, match हो रहा है. So yes, it is a rational number. 2 I can write as 2 upon 1. It is fulfilling the criteria. So yes, it is a rational number. Similarly, 3, 4, 5 I can write as 3 upon 1, 4 upon 1, 5 upon 1, and it is fulfilling the criteria. So every whole number can be written in this form, and it is actually satisfying the criteria. So every whole number is a rational number. Even 5,000, 10,000, 1 lakh can be written as 1 lakh upon 1, 5,000 upon 1, 10,000 upon 1. So yes, it is a rational number. So let us write down the answer. So my statement is true. Now I need to give the reason. So every whole number can be expressed in the form of fraction p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. Now again you need to give example to prove your point. So we'll consider examples. Now 0 I can write as 0 upon 1. I can write 5 as 5 upon 1. 102 as 102 upon 1, and so on. So my point is proved, and thus I will write the final statement. Therefore every whole number is a rational number. Moving on to the third part of the second question. Now it is similar to the second part that we had done. Okay, every integer is a rational number. Now can you write every integer in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0? So let us check few examples. Now integers are basically negative numbers, positive numbers and 0. So let us consider a few positive numbers, say 3 and 5. Let us consider 0. Let us consider negative numbers, that is minus 10, minus 11. Now can I express them in the form of fraction? Yes, I can write them as that number upon 1. Now is it fulfilling the criteria? Yes, it is in the form of p by q. All of these are in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. So it applies for every integer. Okay, every integer that you consider, you can write it in the same form. So yes, every integer is a rational number. So my statement is true. Now I need to give the reason. So every integer can be expressed in the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. So again I have to give some examples to prove my point. Considering examples, the one we had considered earlier, 0, it can be written as 0 upon 1. 1 I can write as 1 upon 1. 9 I can write as 9 upon 1. minus 7 I can write as minus 7 upon 1, and so on. This applies for every integer value. So I can say that every integer is a rational number. Moving on to the fourth, that is last part of the question 2. Every rational number is a whole number. Now, what are whole numbers basically? Whole numbers are positive numbers and number 0. The set consists of 0 and all the positive numbers till infinite. But what are rational numbers? Rational number consists of fraction, negative numbers, decimals, that is terminating decimals, recurring decimals. So, are these numbers present in the set of whole numbers? No, they are not present in the set of whole numbers. So let us consider few examples which are rational numbers but are not whole numbers. So starting with negative number. Is minus 7 a whole number? No, it is not a whole number, but yes, it is a rational number. I can write it as 7 upon 1, which is satisfying the condition of being a rational number. Considering another number, say minus 5 by 11. Now the answer is going to be in a decimal form. Is it present in the set of whole number? No, it is not present in the set of whole number. Considering 5 by 2. Considering one more example, say 1 by 3. Over here I am getting recurring decimal. Is it present in the set of whole number? No, it is not present in the set of whole number. So all these numbers are present in the set of rational numbers but not present in the set of whole numbers. So every rational number is not a whole number. Now let us write down the solution. So my statement is false. I need to give an explanation. Okay, so set of rational numbers consists of negative numbers terminating decimals and recurring or repeating decimals which are not present in the set of whole numbers. Now I'll give examples to prove my point. So let us consider examples, that is minus 5 by 11, 3 by 2, say 1 by 3, and so on. So my point is proved. Therefore every rational number is not a whole number.